Simms.
Please go ahead with questions.
Aamir, Alex Dodd from the Clemson Insider. What do you feel like was different between this return from being on the pause and the first time you guys came out of pausing team activities?
Honestly speaking, last time our coach didn't really pressure us or put us in a position to kind of challenge ourselves conditioning wise, and we kind of just sat on our behinds for the days that we were out. But this time around, the moment we was able to get in the gym, we had conditioning 2 straight days, and then we had Ben, you got a question down here, commissioner report. But we had 2 straight days of hard conditioning, one by yourself, individuals, and then we had another hard day, just a one-on-one core workout. And I think coaches just put us in a position to be back in top shape, back in game shape. So when we came out today, we wasn't going to be lethargic and kind of gassed. So I think that played a huge role. So just getting in shape and testing ourselves mentally with conditioning.
Aamir, what do you think makes this team so good defensively?
Honestly, it's just going against each other every day in practice and, taking the coaching, and that's a big thing, especially with a lot of young guys. It's kind of hard to take the coaching from all levels, and I think this team just does an unbelievable job of doing the best they can. When the coach is talking, we all listen, and then we try to translate that to the court. And just definitely leadership from older guys and younger. We all kind of push each other, and we definitely sharpen up each other's skills every day in practice.
Hey, Aamir, it's Trevor Gross from CUTigers.com. You seem to have been doing a better job of staying out of early foul trouble lately. And during this win streak, y'all have won last 4 and 5 out of the last 6, and obviously that's an integral key to your team's success. What has been your mindset? How have you managed to be able to improve in that area?
Honestly, I think I've always been that type of player, but not playing for that long with the hiatus we had in the beginning. I definitely just lost my feel for being a smart physical player. And then once I got out of that funk in the beginning, I think now everyone's starting to see the person I used to be without fouling. So it's definitely just getting the guck out and the rust off from not playing for so long and being over physical to being physical and being smart at the same time. So it definitely plays a huge role.
Hey, this is David Hood with TigerNet. What did you do for your teammates as a team leader during this pause that maybe was a little bit different from the first one? You guys came out looking really sharp tonight. So, was there any takeaways from that first pause that you're like, hey, we're going to do this different? Or did you do anything different?
Not necessarily. Like I said earlier, it was more of a conditioning standpoint. And I think just competing as well. Conditioning and competing was our downfall with our 4 loss that we had by tremendous margin. So I think just the first pause when we came back, we kind of lost our edge and wasn't ready to compete and was out of shape. And then around the second time, coach made sure we was going to be in shape. And he was just ready for us to compete, and he challenged us to come out and compete differently than how we did the first time around. So those are just the 2 main components, with just conditioning and competing and having a certain edge.
Aamir, Larry Williams with TigerIllustrated.com. You said coach was making sure y'all were going to compete. How much louder has he been the last few days compared to that first COVID pause, I guess?
Not too loud. He definitely knew that we had in the back of our minds what happened the last time. So there's really no need to rub our face and what happened the last time. But he definitely just challenged us a little more, was on us just a little bit more and just pushing us. But he didn't get too overly loud. Coach doesn't really yell as much as everyone thinks, but it was more about us competing against each other and us pushing each other, because at the end of the day, we're the ones on the court. So coach didn't yell too much, and he kind of just challenged us to push each other ourselves.
Has it been maybe a revelation to do the less game planning thing and more working on us type of approach? I think I heard coach say that.
When you get to conference play, that's kind of what it becomes, because you kind of know everyone, you kind of got to feel. So you do a little bit of scouting, but majority of the time is just sharpening up your own skills. Because once you get out there, you already know the plays and stuff. So it's definitely a little more us than extensive scouting reports, stuff like that, like you would for a non-conference opponent. So it's definitely been a little bit more of us.
Any more questions for Aamir?
Aamir, what do you think about the purple uniforms? I think that's the first time you worn them this season.
Oh, definitely. I'm a big purple uniform guy. So, and shout out to Kelly. I know she watched the game and she's probably excited to see them. But I love the purple uniforms. I think it looks really good on us, and it's definitely a good look. And we're gonna keep it rolling as much as possible. So, go purple. Thank you guys. Have a good day.
You too.
All right, we will be right back with Alex Hemingway.